Okay, this is a serious question. Who is still applying foundation in this heat? I barely wear any makeup during the day anyway because A, it's too hot, and B, it's just so time consuming with having to run around after my daughter. But I want to look a little cutesy, because you never know what you're going to run into. So I found a solution. Instead of wearing foundation, we're going to be trying out the L'Oreal Lumi LE Glow Tint in shade 320. I bought this one on a whim at Walmart, so I'm not sure if I got the correct shade, but it looked close enough when I got it. The girls on TikTok have been raving about it as a substitute to using foundation, but when you want to have that makeup no makeup look, we're going to review it and see how it feels, and most importantly how it covers. Although the disclaimer with using a skin tint is that it's not going to give you as much coverage as your regular foundation would, so it's something to keep in mind, especially with me having, as you can see, all these dark spots. You guys don't know that I burned my forehead? Like, that's a story for another day. So we're going to try this out and just see how much coverage exactly I can get from this, and whether the skin shade is close enough to my skin shade. Skin has already been prepped for my morning skincare routine, so I'm only going to do one half of my face, and then I'm going to leave the other side bare so we can compare to see if it really does what it needs to be doing. I'm using a beauty blender sponge instead of a brush because I feel like it will distribute the product better, because we are aiming for the full coverage one way or another. So here is the comparison. This side is the side that has the skin tint, and this is my bare skin. And honestly, just looking ahead in the mirror, I feel like you can see a difference. The coverage is not fully there, but you can still see a glow. In terms of how it feels in the skin, it really feels very lightweight. I love that it has SPF in it because, baby, we are fighting for our lives in this heat, so there is definitely a benefit to it, and I am loving it. So all in all, I think I'm pretty satisfied with how this turned out, and definitely will be my go-to makeup no makeup, foundation no foundation product. You guys let me know in the comment section which brands you have tried, if you've tried any, if you feel like you see any difference in what I applied versus what is not applied. And as always, see you next time. Love you always. Bye.